Hello and a warm welcome. You've joined us on Markets at Noon right here on ET Now. I'm Ashesha Advaryu, with me Snehi Shah. It is turning out to be a weekday on the back of comments that came in from Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday. We'll discuss all that and more in just a bit. But before that, we have the management of IRB Infra now joining us. Mr. Anil Yadav, CEO of Business Development and Investments at IRB Infra. Mr. Yadav, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And first up, let's start by asking the toll revenue number that you have reported for the month of April. 24% jump on a year-on-year basis. What led to that, and is this sustainable going forward as well on a month-on-month basis?
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. With respect to toll collection, we have witnessed 24% growth month on month as compared to the last year, April, for the same month this year. And if I dissect the growth, this growth was largely driven by the traffic growth and tariff revision from 1st of April. And thereafter, we have added few assets in our portfolio. And largely like-to-like basis, the growth is around 11%. And out of that, 2 to 3% is the contribution from tariff, and around 8 to 9% is the volume growth across the portfolio. So I think on backdrop of the domestic consumption, the growth remains robust in the month of April as well.
Okay, Mr. Yadav, hi, this is Snehi joining in. While we're talking about toll revenue, with the recent Ganga Expressway now operational, how much toll are you expecting from this expressway?
Yeah, so I think one has to understand Ganga is a greenfield and traffic will build up gradually. And in fact, while bidding itself, one factors for greenfield expressway, one factors the buildup of the traffic will happen over the period of time. So I think we are about to start the toll collection. And once we publish the numbers for the May, we will discuss on the toll collection of the Ganga.
Can you share your order book position now, and what will your guidance be for FY27 when it comes to order book?
So I think FY26 we have added, though the award activity was lower, but we have added a 14,000 crores worth of asset. Our asset base has increased from 80,000 to 94,000 crores. As against 5 to 6,000 crores kind of yearly order accretion, we have added 14,000 crores and reached 94,000. Company has also given a strategy that we want to reach a asset base of 1.4 trillion in next 3 financial years. We are talking about around 12 to 15,000 crores kind of asset addition every year. So the similar kind of target will be for FY27 as well.
And while that sounds good, Mr. Yadav, help us understand. Asset monetization, that continues to be your strategy that is strengthening the balance sheet as we speak. The company had monetized 3 SPVs to public InvIT in Q3. Do we have any update on that front?
Yeah, so we have monetized, we transfer 8,600 crores worth of asset and added 14,000. And the equity released of around 4,900 crores was used to fund the equity for these 2 projects, that is TOT 17 and TOT 18. And by that count, the what we have added was much higher than what we transferred to the public InvIT. And we will continue to do the BEST strategy going forward also. We will monetize that asset to fund the growth.
Also wanted your thoughts on government monetization, because at the end of third quarter, you did tell us that that strong government monetization pipeline of 3 trillion rupees is likely to benefit you. If you can quantify that, and how is that likely to benefit you going forward?
Yeah, so as IRB has almost 40% plus kind of market share in the TOT, that is the government monetization program. And the 3 trillion what the government has talked in last budget, that has increased to almost 4.5 trillion, and that will get awarded over the period of 4 to 5 years. So considering this kind of pipeline and considering our market share, we believe that we will be able to back 12 to 15,000 crores kind of orders from the monetization program of the Government of India.
Okay, and also help us understand what's the outlook going ahead on any large BOT or TOT bids where IRB is seeing some competition due to the tighter NHAI qualification norms. First, help us understand how is that aspect shaping up in terms of competitive intensity, and then what's your outlook on these segments?
I think considering these TOT and BOTs are capital intensive project and that requires upfront capital for the TOT project. For example, TOT 17 and TOT 18. TOT 17 was 10,000 crores kind of project where the upfront equity required was roughly 3,500 crores. So considering this kind of large size of project, we selected players from the Indian companies and sovereign wealth funds are also participating in the TOT bid through their they have formed their InvIT through their InvITs. Those are bidding for such kind of project. So we typically see 4 to 5 players for the TOT, and we expect similar kind of number will continue. And for BOT also, we are not seeing more than 5 to 6 players bidding, submitting the financial bid. So I think that considering the high capital requirement, that trend should continue in coming period as well.
So that's the point when it comes to outlook going forward. Mr. Gupta, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and sharing your thoughts on what monthly data look like and what the outlook is for FY27. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for
And shifting focus then, and as we